outspoken, and they still love Chick-Fil-A, and above all, they love our right to free speech. Now, it seems threats of boycotts and bans by liberals and left-wing mayors like Rambo, Deadfish Emmanuel completely backfired. Now, the embattled fast food giant broke record sales as supporters all across the country flocked to their nearest location for patron-led Chick-Fil-A Appreciation Day. And it seems like the mayor may now be in legal trouble for making this comment.
Chick-fil-A's values are not Chicago values. They're not respectful of our residents, our neighbors, and our family members. And if you're going to be part of the Chicago community, you should reflect the Chicago values.
Now, last week, the Chicago Republican Party announced that it would file a complaint claiming that the mayor broke civil rights laws pertaining to religious freedom and the First Amendment. Join me now with analysis of the left's futile attempt to limit our free speech. Calls to the 5, Kimberly Guilfoyle, and Talk Radio 790 KABC radio talk show host, civil rights attorney Leo Terrell. Leo, you believe in freedom of speech and freedom of religion, I assume, correct?
Absolutely, and there was a perfect example of freedom of speech. The owner of Chick-Fil-A expressed his freedom to express his hatred towards gays. What I find a little amazing and sickening is
stop right there. Wait, hang on. Well, tell me what he said. Tell me what he said that was hateful to you.
So let me tell you right now. Let me be clear. The Bible has been used by the Klan members to hate blacks, Jews, and Catholics.
I hate it. I asked you what he said that's hateful. You heard my question, right?
I answered it. The question is that this man used the Bible to express his hatred.
What did he say that is hateful?
He basically stated...
I'm not asking basically, I'm asking what he specifically said.
His opposition to gay marriage. His opposition for two people of the same sex to be in love with each other and have a ring on their finger. That's what he did that was wrong.
So the same position that Barack Obama had a few weeks ago.
I don't care about Barack Obama. That's a false argument. This man is using the Bible to justify hatred towards gays.
They went after somebody who shuts his store down every Sunday, Kimberly, because of his religious values.
It's such a double standard, because if your politics are ones that they're, impressed with, that they support, then okay, say whatever you want. If not, then they want to censor you. They're against freedom of speech. They were against this man expressing his religious freedom and what the values that he believes in.
Shame on you, Kimberly. Shame on you.
Oh, I don't think so, Terrell. If you understand, it's a hypocritical position that you are espousing on behalf of your party.
You should live in San Francisco. You should know better than to take a position like that.
I respect people's rights to express their freedom of speech and their religious values. Those are the principles that this country was founded upon.
All right, listen, we're going to go...
Shame on you.
Leo.
You hear this?
That's amazing.
Calm down, Leo.
The Bible is... Oh, please. Here we go again.
Here we go again. I'm asking a simple question. Tell me specifically, because do you believe that it's acceptable in this country to have a traditional view of marriage and just disagree with you? Tell me what's wrong with that.
I'm going to answer that. That's a cold term for hating gays. I don't like it. I don't like anybody who opposes
everybody that believes that marriage should be defined as a man between a man and a woman is hateful, according to you.
When they use the Bible to express
religious views. I'm asking you haven't tried. I said, does everybody that believes marriage should be defined as between a man and a woman? I'm asking you, do you define them as hateful? It's not a hard question.
Why don't you answer my question? Yeah, the Klan used the Bible to hate blacks.
I didn't ask you about the Klan. I asked you about this.
You don't want to touch that question. You don't want to touch that question.
Let me talk about the legal side of this. Let me go to Kimberly, and you can relax, Leo. Here's the question I have. If you look at the mayor of Boston saying that they don't want Chick-Fil-A, by the way, we need jobs in this country. Chick-Fil-A wants to expand to Boston, wants to go to Chicago, wants to go to Washington, D.C.
There's a lot of hardworking Americans.
Okay, so there's contractors to be hired, there's people to work in the restaurants, all this. So they're willing to forego those jobs because they disagree with somebody who is espousing traditional religion.
Ultimate hypocrisy. Well, apparently, Leo, you are the sole arbiter, and you get to decide when someone can exercise freedom of speech, and what you're doing is engaging in censorship.
Bible's been used.
That's what you're doing.
Let me ask a legal question, Leo.
A second-class position.
Legally speaking,
Bible's been used.
Legally speaking, Kimberly, when a city does this, are they discriminating because of the freedom of speech and religion of the individual?
No.
Oh.
No.
You don't look like...
You'll have your turn, Leo. Here's the thing. I think they have definitely a case to bring against him to file this complaint, and he should know better. And why is he sitting there forcing his viewpoints and his decision of who can have freedom of religion, who can have freedom of speech and freedom of expression? It's totally inappropriate for him to do that because it's all about politics. And he should be more concerned about the rise of violence and crime and all the African Americans that have been killed in Chicago because he can't manage it in a law and order style.
There's been no facts. There's been no facts that Chick-Fil-A has been denied any type of franchise or licensing based on those comments.
Leo, let me ask you this question. Let me give you an example.
It's been used to put women down. You used to live in San Francisco. Why don't you be upfront and honest?
Talking about
I am upfront and honest, and that's why I have a mature, appropriate position that believes in freedom of speech and expression and not censorship.
You're going to allow the Bible. You're going to allow the Bible to be used to discriminate.
Let me give you an example.
The Bible's word stands on its own.
Let me ask you this, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Leo, you were one of the few Americans that were outspoken in defense of your friend, O.J. Simpson. Okay. So
here we go again.
Okay,
here we go again.
You were one of the few Americans. What if somebody said to you, "Oh, we don't want Leo Terrell to start his law business in our city because he doesn't share our values. We don't want Leo Terrell, attorney at law, to open an office in New York or Boston or Chicago." Hang on, my question is, would that be discriminatory?
Oh, hey, listen, if that...
Because you supported OJ.
To say they don't like Leo Terrell, I don't have a problem with that. But they use a protected class status, like race, like color, like religion,
you supported O.J. Simpson because of a viewpoint that you had that was out of the mainstream and they disagreed with.
Don't characterize hatred towards gays as just a viewpoint. This is an attack on gays and people are using the Bible.
They told you you couldn't open your business. Is that discriminatory because you're friends with OJ?
It depends on the motivation, Mr. Hannity and Mr. Guilfoyle. And you know what? The Bible's been used to discriminate against women. And I don't get it. I don't get you guys.
Well, what is it not to get? What are you talking about?
Hey, you know what?
You of all people should abhor discrimination and censorship. I mean, come on, Leo, what's wrong with you?
Please. Because I don't like any type of discrimination based on race or religion or sexual orientation. And I hate people using the Bible to justify hatred.
All right.
Period.
We're going to run.
Period.
Thank you, Kimberly. And Leo Terrell.
He's still going. He's still mad.
I'm done. We're done.
Oh, thanks for deciding that.
Guess we're done. All right.
That's a wrap, Hank.
That's a wrap?
Done. Out.
All right, and coming up, the media has been out